Yeah, it is that. But give me 1 minute. I'm gonna do a little bit of looking on my filters here for my mic. So it should be at 29, which works. And then no. All right. I think that's working better. You know, I want it to the optimal audio experience possible for you, my beloved audience. We will get our Artlist.io going. I don't know if anyone's in the stream yet. Oh, I think we might have one. Hello. Welcome to the Minosphere Sunday stream. It's a little dark outside. Let's sleep. Today, I think we're going to be doing a little more base building. I did want to try and make... We're going to clear this area out here. I want to try and make a target range over in this area here. Let's go to free cam so we can look. So I'm going to clear out some of this so we can go over there. We can shoot. I also might... I'm not sure if I want to take down... Is this a mangrove that just like grew on top of each other, or like just a giant mangrove? That's kind of weird. We clear this out so we can do some target shooting. Uh-oh. Zombie has snuck up on us while we're trying to look. Hey, Ingrid. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Got my slime block launcher. But first things first. We're going to need to get our inventory straight. So let's do that. Go through that rather routine inventory management. Ooh, good to hear that. Good to hear that. I'm doing great. Absolutely wonderful. New game came out, Splatoon 3. I've been playing that like crazy this weekend. Been very fun. Of course, I've been doing all the other content creation type of things, which are also enjoyable. I need to figure out a place to put all this stuff. It's always been one of the biggest issues, is just finding room in your inventory. The challenge of Minecraft. It's no problem. You don't need to apologize. I don't expect anyone to watch my streams. So, you know, if they want to, they're welcome to. I always enjoy having people watch it, but it's obviously not mandatory. I don't think any less of anyone for not watching it. I think that's always a weird thing, you know, expecting people to like support you. I mean, I do this for my own enjoyment and hopefully enjoyment of anyone that wants to watch, but I'm not like, oh, you gotta watch the videos. It's there for you if you want it. A gift. That's how gifts should be. All right. so much of this stuff. Would go in here. Put my... Just where I start putting all my stuff, yeah. My things in here. I don't have one for wood yet. Okay, put the deep slate over here. Anything interesting? Most of the stuff that I've been doing the last few streams have been just working on my base. Like, clearing stuff out. Kind of working on the general surroundings, you know, the landscaping. I captured these guys. They no longer have their bows. They're in my prison. Like every swamp area should have. All right. It's time to go to work here. Question is, ooh, this is actually very hilly, which is a very technical term for areas with different elevations, so that could be a challenge. Ooh, there's a little crack here. Presents an issue. Also, the question is, if I want to make an archery range, that's what I'm planning on doing here. Would it be good to leave some of these sort of things in? You know, it's because it's like, they could be a nice, like, obstacle, you know, something to shoot through. I don't know if, don't think these have hitboxes. Yeah, they don't. So the vines won't interfere with the arrows. I think we really just need to go about clearing this area. Start a replay mod recording. I've always kind of debated what's the best way to take down these mangrove trees, but well, I haven't quite decided. I think it's, my opinion at the moment is to go from the top. Then we can get all these branching type of wood blocks and take them down all at once. One of the things I was planning for this archery range is to have like live targets that I shoot out of use slime block launchers to launch, and then you can just kind of like shoot them like clay pigeons. Excuse me. But I'm not 100% sure if how I want to do it. Like, I could get like a villager breeder attached, you know, the villager breeder to the like a rail system that will load villagers into the system, then launch them out, and then like you shoot them as they fly through the air. That would obviously be come off maybe as a little cruel, but interesting at least. Other thing would be like kind of connected to a sort of mob farm style design, which would be very large, which would be the kind of the only unfortunate part. And so, you know, let's get like a proper mob farm going. I'd have to like make one up there and then like have it drop, and then you just kind of drop the mobs, and then kind of think of a way to like hook it up to like there's a switch. That would prevent that would present some technical challenge for sure. So that I'm still debating about. Like I don't want it to be this big of a project. It is. I don't know. There's a lot of things, in this game that are just satisfying to kind of break. One of the real appeals of Minecraft is just sort of walk around, even when you're clearing stuff. It's like, it just feels nice to kind of clear it out. Not 100% sure why that is. On the surface, it seems like work, which isn't fun, but there's just something satisfying about it. I think these big ones need to go. Yeah, I think the best thing to do is just take these down, and then if I want to like regrow it, I'll just plant new ones. For for the purpose of designing it, I think it's just going to be too annoying to work around the mangroves. I'm still not 100% sure how I want to design it. It's kind of one of those, I have an idea, but we're kind of going to create it as we go. No, I don't really have a favorite song. That always kind of varies based on what I feel like listening to at the time. Been listening to quite a bit of AC/DC lately. What's up, Mish? The black market arms dealer. How you doing today? Better. I think I'm gonna go. Got stuck. It happens sometimes. Gonna launch over. Sleep before these mobs show up to make my life difficult. Oh, really? You've been sick? Were you sick on Friday? It's one of the really annoying things about work from home. Like, I'm sick, but I'm still working. What fun. I didn't even notice that you seemed under the weather, but there's always so much going on in those streams that it's hard to focus on one thing or another. I wonder if is it the Corona? I guess, yeah. Let's help. At least you won't be like super far behind when you're able to go back to work, which kind of takes some of the stress off of it. Yeah, I think it turned out really well. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Like, I've never had that happen when I gotten sick. Never had that happen with me, even when I was positive with it. It's weird. But I mean, it is kind of annoying because last time it kind of knocked me out for like a week. You know, I was like functional, but for some of it, like a few days I wasn't. But just kind of like lingers around, kind of sapping your strength. Really? Now they stopped testing it, or just haven't had any outbreaks lately? Like, I haven't even been tracking. I haven't seen like any numbers on it. Like, ever since like Joe Biden essentially got in office, like everybody stopped paying attention to it, or like the media stopped covering it, like at all. No, I haven't. Because what? Can you still access that even if you have a PC? Yeah, it might be fun to play some different games. Though I am a little concerned because right now it seems like my Zomboid videos are giving me the most views. Oh, there's Jack. Like right now, like I've had like several of these. Like I don't know if I'm just getting suggested in the algorithm from YouTube, but my Zomboid videos have been like hitting triple digits, which is like crazy for me because it's usually like maybe like 20, 30. So I don't know if like it's just like related to Zomboid that it's suggesting it or not. But on the flip side, my Minecraft videos have been like staying like at like 30, 20, 30, that kind of thing. Those kind of view numbers. I've actually almost been thinking like, shoot, should I focus like more on Zomboid and do like less Minecraft videos / streams? Because I mean, really, I like the doing the Minecraft videos a little more than the Zomboid. Of course, the streams are kind of different. The streams are really fun to do. Making the videos is kind of routine because essentially I just cut them up and post them online. There's not a lot of like kind of creative process in it. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like have like some sort of objective, but I was trying to think like what that kind of thing would be like. Like, you know, something like trying to like build a car, you know, with just like parts we find, or I'm not the wood. I just have on me at the moment, Ingrid. I'm just clearing these woods to make because I want to make my build, my archery range. So I'm sure it'll end up being used for something, especially since I've been using a lot of mangrove wood. Yeah, the Zomboid thing. Yeah, I was trying to think about that, like, or like, you know, clearing an area without using any sort of weapons. You know, if that's possible. I'm just, you know, trying to figure out something that would be kind of fun. and, you know, kind of fit with, you know, what everyone's doing. Or like, you know, have like a competition where we all try and reach like, that's the other thing. Like, I don't know, like, how travel, like, it'd almost be cool to like have like a race. Like we start in like, maybe like different parts of Kentucky. And then like we have to try and like race to a certain location and see if, you know, how long it takes everyone to reach that. Might be cool, but, you know, I kind of have to like try and figure out, you know, what would be fair, what would, you know, be realistic, you know, what would fit in that sort of like 2-hour time frame, or, you know, around that 2-hour time frame. Like even like the first person to kill like 100 zombies. So that might be too low, maybe like 200 zombies. But, you know, you have to like start from scratch. No like weapons in the inventory, so you have to like kind of like run around, find stuff, you know, find zombies. That might be kind of cool. Oop. I'm getting a little like turned around. I'm just like clearing everything. I think I wanted to clear this. Those are just kind of my thoughts on it. At least, you know, currently. But it's almost like you almost need to kind of like test that kind of stuff out and see what would work. Like, I don't know if you ever watched Top Gear. I'm a big fan of that show. I think it's a lot of fun, but like something like that where you got like a mission, then you got to like try and figure it out. You could even like, they don't necessarily need to be competition between the people. It could just be like a group effort. You know, finding something out that isn't, you know, that would be appropriate as far as difficulty. I think almost some of the stuff is almost too easy at the moment. Even with like that Horde night, I mean, I ended up dying, but which, you know, it was kind of an exciting fight, you know, the challenge, but we were able to handle it pretty easy. Hey, Baron Gaslight. Good morning. Hope you're doing well this Sunday. Time? No, it's still morning. I'm on the EST type of thing. EST. I think you guys over there in Denmark, I assume it's quite a bit later, maybe afternoon. Like, what, you're 5 or 6 hours ahead of us? So maybe getting to the evening at this point. Let's see. I'm gonna fly back. All right, 4:30. Then we should say hi to Jack. Hey, Jack. I think he's actually over there in spawn. Or he's building near spawn there. Trying to set up his Minecraft base. think Tom Canuck's over there trying to build a shulker farm too, which seems like a... I'm impressed. He's taking on a project like that. Oh, you little bastard. It's decided to rain. Shulker farm seems really amazing, like an awesome build, but I've been afraid to try and take that on. Because it seems like a technical, very technical, very annoying. They get everything right. And they are dragging the actual shulker through the, through the end to the portal. That's just a nightmare. Oh boy, football. Football's back, baby. It's back. I liked all those memes where it's like, the queen has died, and then like, American television, the queen has died, and then all of a sudden it just cuts to football. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. There's, we have our priorities. No one's more important than football. We have like, you have it timed? That's pretty impressive. Yeah. More time. Now that is always annoying. Like, how's it more efficient to work at home than the office? Makes you kind of wonder how people sort out, how businesses are sorting out their day. Oh, you gotta go to this meeting, talk to this person. On the meantime, oh yeah, you need to get all this other stuff done. Jeez. Burning the midnight oil. Yeah, exactly. Lots of distractions. Just not helpful sometimes. Time to set this in. We gotta put our stuff in here. Lots of sticks. Right. Almost getting this done. Starting to come together. I think where this is going to line up. Yeah, I think. Gonna get rid of this one too. Takes a while to clear this stuff. One thing I like about my current job is no one bothers me. I just go out on the road, take care of what I need to do. Don't have to worry about it. Anyone contacting me, it's just, me and myself. YouTube, man, I've probably been a while since it's been a while since I've been making videos, but like really trying to focus on it. I'd say it's been a few months, like maybe 6-7 months. Like I've had like hundreds of videos. Probably since, like 2016, but it's usually like very random, Never like a sustained effort to put out, daily, even weekly content. This is done. Almost got this done. $15 years ago? For real? Damn. I don't even remember what the hell that would be. It's been so long. It's literally 15 years ago. Alright, another one down. I think this might be the last one we do. Be clear. This looks pretty. What the heck? Who's shooting me? Get out of here. Clear this out. Rainy day here on the fire. Oh man, that was funny. I think I did that for a contest for Dawn of War game, 40K based game. I didn't win the contest, but it was fun. It was fun to make that. Like some weird 40K cosplay. I love the freaking orcs that they have in the 40K universe, like soccer hooligans. That was a fun game. I played the crap out of that. Then they came out with a sequel and like completely ruined it. Like completely changed the dynamic of the game. Of course, this was after they released like 5 expansion packs to the damn regular Dawn of War. I didn't really play Soulstorm at all. Oh, a bow. I definitely needed that. I almost think I need to flatten this out a little bit. Because let's see. We'll have like... want sort of like a long space to again, you know, shoot arrows. Oh, hey, Deborah. How's it going? You're in human resources. That's gotta be weird. Being a man in human resources. Almost every HR department I work for is like entirely women. Most of them insufferable women. Oh, leave me alone. There we go. Yeah, gotta flatten this out. It's starting to take better shape. Fortunately, we're getting to the rock layer. I'm gonna need more. Got another shulker box. Getting more mud. I'm gonna go back and sleep. It's annoyingly dark. Hey, Tom, how's it going? You ever got that shulker situation sorted? There we go. It only works some of the times. I don't know why it's inaccurate like that, though. Like, it should work. I don't know if that's the placement issue. I think it's just a lag with the positioning, I'm afraid. Which may just be a... Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they can, yeah. Unfortunately, I think you're gonna have to prep the area. So, like, the only available block for him to teleport to, once he pops out of the minecart, is, you know, puts him inside the portal. Yeah, I think there's some YouTube videos that kind of go over it. Because I kind of looked into it before. Seems like a hassle, though. I think you need to prep not only that, but the spawn area as well. So he doesn't, like, start teleporting everywhere. Never understood how those things stay like this. Random floating vine. Making this curve might be nice, like an amphitheater, almost. Yeah, exactly. At this point, you've probably done like the hardest part, which is luring it all the way back from the end to the portal. Though I'm sure building it isn't exactly going to be easy as building the farm itself. Won't be easy either. That does seem like the most annoying part. Little snack here. Yeah. Coming together. It's coming together. This might have to go. Actually, no, I might just have the roots go down. Just get some roots. Bring it down. I'm going to replace this stone with mud. Stone with mud. Figure this out. Place this with more mud. Yeah. Laying like 1,000 blocks, few thousand blocks of rails doesn't sound like a great time. Sounds pretty tedious, if you ask me. Gotta get my hand situation better though. Stop, my wrist stops, or my arm stops falling asleep. Here we go. almost feel bad about ignoring the ore, but like I don't need it at the moment, and I feel like it's just gonna taking it out just distracts a little too much from the actual project at hand. I'll place that down there. Also gonna have to redo the landscaping as well. It's actually a lot of fun, but it does take time. Trying to think. Is this going to be long enough? Almost might. You know, arrows can reach. I'm working on a shooting range. I also need to think about if I want to, make this, do any sort of like underground redstone. Am I going to be able to do that, and have this, in this space, kind of make sure I have enough area to work with. A skeleton? God, there it is. Bastard. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, that looks connected. So, I need to figure out how to make a target block, which I think involves using hay. Let me check. Give me a second. I'm good to Google it, since I rarely use this. It does use hay. It's hay surrounded by wheat. No, wait. Surrounded by redstone. Sorry. Where about redstone? Dang. I might need to mine some reds. I need to do some mining for redstone pretty soon. Because we're getting low on it. Used it for the last few projects, and now it's kinda getting low. Alright. Throw these in here. And they should go to their proper place. Let's make these target blocks. Only got me 2? Oh goodness, I actually am going to have to mine for redstone. I guess that's a little change of pace. It's not bad. Let's see. I'm gonna bring another shulker box. Toss you away. Put you away. Don't think I need mud. Oh, coal ore. I'm just gonna break that. Boom. All right, we're good to go. We'll do some redstone or some mining in our Minecraft video, which is, you know, appropriate, I think. There's Ryan's house. He's managed to start making another house. Look over here. I thought Jack was setting up near spawn. We fly high and see. This is a weird, almost like some sort of like snake. I guess not though. I don't see I don't see any sort of thing over here. And that might be the start of Tom's rail system. That or it was Ryan's. Nah, actually that's Ryan's rail system to transport his villagers into the super trading hall. I'm going to head back to my favorite mine, the Sepulchre. Oh, it is yours. Okay. Right the first time. Should be some redstone down here somewhere. Certainly got cave spiders. Oh, did I put away all my sticks? Just gonna save some for torches. Ooh, jackpot already. See what? Ooh, see more redstone. Very dangerous redstone. I didn't bring a bucket, which is a mistake. That shows you how I'm kind of off. I've been mining recently. I'm not prepared. Fully prepared, I've lost. Lost a little bit of the edge. There we go. Already we're getting it back. 64 plus. Ooh, wait, there's more here. Take that. Yeah, laser protection out. I don't have my fire protection gear here on right now. Oh. Creeper came out of nowhere. There we go. Got a creeper. No problem. Oh, more. Gimme. Dang, this is easier than I thought. It's going... I'm almost worried how easy this is going. You ever had that things where it's like too easy? Like going too well and you're like, uh-oh, this can't be right. Can't be this easy. There's gotta be a catch. Some sort of disaster waiting for you. Oh my gosh. Just Redstone Cavern right here. Or it was Redstone Cavern. Then I showed up. My goodness, I mean, sneak attacked. Get lost. Another creeper. I'm going to ignore you. I don't think you can climb up as fast as I can. Enderman. Why are you following me, Enderman? I don't want to deal with you. Endermen are still potentially dangerous. With my elytra on, at least. Ouch. Get chased by all sorts of... sorts of freaking archers. No, no, it's Marty. What's going on? Exactly, your favorite sphere. The Minosphere. I think it's everyone's favorite sphere, though. I mean, there's nothing bad happens over here. It's all just fun, constructive. I can take it from my dead enemies. Oh yeah, and my skull. Hey Ingrid, welcome back. You know what? I'm gonna go somewhere else. I don't want to deal with 3 creepers. Oh no, midgets. No, they're 5 foot. They're 5'10". They're angry. Many other people have arrived. Time to leave. I'm sick of getting shot at. Always will, exactly. Holy Trinity. My new religion. The MLD. The MLD idol. I think we can get up here. Jam. Oh no. Now I have to figure out the way out, which is always the harder part. Let's explore. Oh wait. We did find our way out. Just through this aquifer. This is a new way to get... I wonder if this is close to my base. I see my... Yeah, it is. Oh, that's interesting. They're all connected. Yeah, exactly. Getting into them is easy. Getting out of them is really the hard part. Oh no. That always sucks. Digging out, all of a sudden you hit that lava. That's happened to me. It's happened to everybody at one point playing Minecraft. Well, look at that. Got a nice hole there. Nice hole on the on the redstone. No, that's probably the safest way to go about it. I don't know. I kind of like doing the caving. I think it's a little more exciting. It is more dangerous though, 100%. What am I doing? I don't need that. I need the. Where did I put my things at? My hay bales. Oh, was it here? No. Where did I put my hay bales? I just had hay on me. Forgotten what I did with them. Oh, there they are. The horrors of Minecraft inventory. There we go. I shall sleep. I think I'm gonna go connect or harvest some. Let's look at my bees, man. My bees sent up. They ended up pretty good, and look at this. Look at how this is going. Cha-ching! I actually need to make these things into honey blocks and put these bottles back. Really should set up a crafting table near here. We got honey blocks. Massive amounts of honey. So if any of you guys need to borrow some honey or use honey, feel free. I'm gonna restock it. My bees happily buzzing. There we go. Did you guys end up playing a little bit afterwards? After I ended my stream yet on Friday? Oh, nice. Honey blocks. They do look nice. I also have plenty of slime blocks if you need them as well. And that big old slime farm. I've been thinking about whether I want to redo that. Oh, the other thing I needed was comparators. Which means I need more sticks. Oh, sticks. Make some redstone torches. Gonna need some smooth stone. Don't have any here. Oh, there's my stone. End up quitting. Quitters. That last fight was fun though. I enjoyed it. I died, but it was kind of cool, like fighting a giant horde inside the house. Normally I just say I'll run away. And then have a tuber jumped off a roof. Let's see. Is that enough? No, I'm gonna need some more. More torches. No, I'm just gonna make them all. Can't have enough torches. No footage of the mythical jump. Which I mean, I guess just so we don't actually know if it happened. We're just taking Avid's word for it. And how long the jump, or large the jump was. It's totally based on his account of it, which has varied dramatically in like the 2 to 3 times he's told it. Like any good story, we don't know exactly how true it is. Where did I put my... I know I have sticks, a lot of sticks, but... Did I make a chest for sticks? I don't think I did. I just placed them in here with the... No, I didn't. Huh. Where did I do with all my sticks? Only downside with this design is I have stuff in 2 places right now. Like this stuff is too small to have like its own chest. Just want the larger things. Huh. Maybe they're all just in the shulkers. The moment. Okay. Sometimes it gets stuck. It's weird. No, I got plenty in one of these. There we are. So I need dispensers. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm planning on making a thing where it's like, shoots out a firework if you get like a bullseye. I think that'd be cool. Oh, I forgot. Because Lightmatica, it has some weird oddities when I... Oh, I need cobble too. How annoying. Or I'm gonna just take some deep slate. That'll work as well. Dispenser? Oh, I need redstone as well. Thank you. I really like how it's turned out. You can't make a dispenser with cobble deep slate? It doesn't make any sense. You can only make it with a cobblestone. That's so bizarre. Hang on, I guess I'll just go get some cobblestone then. Usually you can do both. But I guess maybe not all recipes are like that. End of the dispenser. Okay, we got the dispenser, we got the comparator. We've got some redstone dust. So let's build a kind of rough a rough demonstration of this in action. So it'd be a little beta test here. Got the thing. And comparator. No, I actually don't need a comparator, I don't think. Yeah, you don't need a comparator. What am I thinking? So it's like, depending on the output of it. Music, I don't have music going on right now. I could get some music going. Just give me a sec. Probably not a bad idea. Let's see, so dispenser. There, and then actually didn't count this out. Bullseye should be 15, and then it shoots out a rocket. Did a firework. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. That works perfectly. So, I mean, that would be like the idea. I think I didn't get it that time. Didn't get it that time either. Oh, wait, did I only stick one rocket in there? Probably did. No, I did. I stuck multiple ones in here. The fact that they're flaming arrows kind of makes it. There we go. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. We'll get some of our blues going. Shoot, stop this recording. One of the downsides of this replay mod is that it doesn't handle big, doesn't seem to handle too big of the files well. They're long, the time lapses are long, it seems like it takes forever to want to deal with them. At least with my computer. The way this is, I'm almost thinking I want to clear more of this out. Yeah. And then, you know, I'm going to set it up with actual, like, fireworks. Because, I mean, the rocket right now is kind of... Oh, no. This is actually really hard to hit. Yeah. It's a challenge. But I also would like to have like a launcher. Boom, launch stuff. Like shoot like some real targets. Well, you know, if I think about it, that wouldn't work. Like, I was thinking like maybe I could build a thing into the mountain right there, but the problem is like there's a lot of stuff beneath me. A lot of caves and that kind of stuff beneath me. So if I'm placed here, it's not going to necessarily fill up. You know, a lot of stuff isn't necessarily going to spawn over there, especially at, you know, that distance. It's almost be nice to have something like that can spawn independent of that. Like I said, the villagers can breed, you know, like stock up, or you could have stuff like sheep or cows or that kind of thing. I almost feel like I want to clear this out more. That way you can see, especially if I'm going to go like this, I'm going to need more room. So this last set of trees may have to go as well. Yeah. I mean, we do have this sort of mountainous background. Which could work. Get lost. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the way. Then I'll place some, I'm gonna regrow some of the mangroves afterwards. Alright. Pop that shut down. Boy, it's amazing how these things like get stuck together. Like they just sort of like merge in their, with their branches and the leaves on the trees. I mean, in some ways it's kind of cool. Why is my thing showing up? My like Matica menu. Go. Now we don't have to worry about that. Have to have that show up. No, Tom. Be careful around those Endermen. Oh, I hope he wasn't in the end. That would suck ass. Or at least, like, really far away from the portal. What's up, Silver Bishop? Good to see you. Wait, you're far away or near the portal? Oh, no, I don't want to throw that. Not the giraffe in the chat. Oh, okay. Just right, so you can just ride it back to where you died. Oh no. They're dropping like flies. Phantom's got Jack. Those things are annoying little bastards. Especially if you don't have armor. Reminder, always get your proper sleep. Patriots game. Oh, he's a Patriots fan? Yikes. Being from Florida, you don't end up liking people, the Boston crowd. I think there's always been that kind of like rivalry because a lot of them like they come down here, like a lot of Northerners coming in here. Oh, I'm a Patriots fan. Patriots, oh, Celtics. I see these like weird Got weird stickers where it's like Patriots head with like a Boston Celtic body, and they somehow work in the Bruins somewhere in there too. Unfortunately, Tom Brady's playing for the right team now. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Is he going to win the Super Bowl? Probably not, but we already won one, and that's all. That's all we need. And honestly, I feel like the Bills, as long as they don't get screwed over or like mess up somehow, they should be like #1 seed this year, or at least high up. Like I still don't understand how the Titans managed to get that. To me, they didn't seem like a first seed team, but I guess they did have some issues with their running back. Running back getting injured. Oh. They're after me. Dolphins gotta stink. I'm not sure they're gonna be good this year. We'll see. We'll probably end up like doing good enough. They're like they're like the Cowboys, where they do like good enough to kind of get your hopes up, but like absolutely just absolutely, falls apart anywhere near like the playoffs. The immortal Tom Brady. We'll see, man. Thing is, like, I almost feel like he's like the first, but he's definitely not the last. As amazing as he is, like, I feel like there's gonna be just, with how things are getting much better. As far as like, health and fitness, you're gonna see like, I don't know, like 20 years, people playing. A lot of people playing as long as he did. No, whether they'll be at that level remains to be seen. And Brady. He has an egg. Us traveling all the way from the desert to give me this egg. Well, I gotta be careful so I don't break my don't want to break my hoe from using it too much. Where did I put my meat at? Did I actually accidentally store my pork? All of a sudden I've forgotten what I was doing. Stayed up way too late last night playing Splatoon 3. But yeah, all my brothers, the family was on, so Yeah, exactly. You were allowed to hit the quarterback. No, they like protect him like they have a halo around him. I'm surprised they'll even let you touch them. Like, oh no, you touched his head too hard. Or like, oh no, you pushed him a little bit after the whistle. 15-yard penalty. Like some of like the calls that they get on the head contact, like though they're slapping him or something, and just trying to prevent that, just look ridiculous. How did I get this in my hands? Hey, bottles, go in there. Yeah, they've done a much better job of protecting the QBs. For better or worse. I don't know. I mean, some people, I guess having them stay healthy longer or like be able to retire and, still walk is a good thing. Remember their actual like names afterwards. That's good. Even though you do kind of lose something in the process. Not as tough as it used to be. And I saw this like thing on Twitter where it's like guys building bridges in like the 20s or something, and it's just literally just guys walking on this bridge, no harness or anything. They're just walking on these like girders, working. Like one's like climbing around the guy on this like 2-foot wide girder. Above, I don't know how high above it was, but it looked pretty high. It's like, this is how men worked back in the day. It's impressive, but at the same time, like, I don't think I want to go back to that point. I feel like there'd be a lot less drinking on the job, though. Like, if you were a drunk, you'd probably just die. And then you'd be replaced. Alright, time to refill our... I'm so mad that they're nerfing this. Thankfully, we haven't gone to 19.1. Refill our stuff here. Portable XP. Super useful. So there's also quarterbacks that just fall apart in their second year after an injury, like what the hell was his name? RG3. I don't think I've seen him do anything in a long time. Or Johnny Football might have never been good or had a good season. Not that I can keep track of Browns quarterbacks. They're just doomed for failure. Yeah, exactly. It's become a little bit with the OSHA and all that stuff. It's gotten way out of hand. You have to do so much training and that kind of stuff. Like some of the stuff like makes sense where it's like, oh, you wear like have to wear goggles when you're doing something. Like some of that ear protection though that they have for like you're supposed to wear like ear protection using some of this stuff, but like if you're only using it for a few seconds, like no one's gonna bother doing that. I can understand that in some like manufacturing areas where you're exposed to it for like 8 hours a day, it's regulated, but no, it's no, not needed. Like when I used to work in manufacturing, there's a gazillion regulations. Like you have to test everything like 2 or 3 times. You gotta meet certain standards. So it's like there's just a ton of testing done. Which I mean like might protect like, you gotta wonder just how many people it protects, because there's still errors that occur. But like versus the cost that it increases. It may end up hurting more people than it helps. Either that or it just makes it cheaper for like unlicensed labor to move in and force like normal people out of business, or that try and follow it. Gotta take those. I'll take those down too. I'm just wondering, like, so I mean, you see, like, if you hit it on the outside, it's like 5. And then boom, you got that with the bullseye. So there needs to be enough like space, enough of a signal. I don't know if there's a way to shorten that though, or like I could, if the signal is higher than this signal, because like there might be a trick with comparators, but I just do not know enough about Redstone to think of it off the top of my head. One thing that really pissed me off about like regulations, some of these regulations, was we used to work in retail. Anytime a manufacturer would change like anything on their label, like they would have to go, like all the stuff with the old label like was supposed to get removed, or they had to completely do like a completely different run on those labels, like completely redo it. So even if it was something like completely benign or unnecessary, you'd have to redo the whole thing. It seemed like a giant waste of resources. And of course, once we switched to ethanol, that was like I saw like everything related to fuel. Once like the gas lines had to be made for ethanol, I saw like everything double in price. Anything related to any sort of gas line, like fuel primer, like primer bulbs. I mostly like dealt with marine stuff, but exactly. That's too much redundancy. I didn't know about the 3 Mile incident. That can kind of make sense though. You get too much safety, it just makes the system too complex. And then you end up shooting yourself in the foot. You lose track of actually what the whole point was. Done. Boom, boom, boom. Almost clear. then I gotta re-pretty it because right now it looks too plain. And I also probably need to think a little more on the redstone end of it to kind of like simplify that. Then we just need to collect a little bit of. Actually, I think I need fire charges, which I'll have to go to. Thankfully, Greenlight's bartering hall gives you fire charges. So I can go there, do that, get those, get some fireworks for it. So we'll still have to think about the live target system. I want to rig that up. It could be I can figure out a solution that's simple enough that I want to actually, attempt it. Last thing I want is like some sort of like giant, sort of giant system here that ends up taking like a ton of space and then it just goes as more problem than it's worth. I also saw some people like use armor stands, but I don't know if there's really a way to kind of work that out to where it could be an actual like target. Like you could even set up like something like a, what am I thinking of? You can set up a plate, kind of hooked up to this stuff. So the plate itself could be a target. Let me see if I can demonstrate. I could even shoot this and of course that's more kind of flat, so it's a little harder to make that a thing. Be a pretty hard target to hit from a distance. I mean, this distance probably not. I say as I miss it 3 times. So yes, it is much harder to hit than I give it credit for. Oh, I think I might be stuck on. I think as long as it's considered pressed, as long as it's not like a button. Oh, I think you can use a button actually. Too. Let me try and make one of those. I think you can press a button with an arrow. Yep. There's a lot of different ways you can go with it. And I think that popped back. Oh wait, I don't have any rockets in it. I'm gonna put 2. Or does that still stay pressed? This thing is so annoying. The fire effect's so annoying when I'm trying to... Except that's the only bow I have. It doesn't seem like these things like undo, so you couldn't really use them as targets routinely. think with the target, because there is a comparator, can use a comparator, I think, as an output. Like if you have this going into this. And shoot it? Shouldn't? Yeah. Because that's a signal strength of 15 going in. Yeah, see if I got... When I actually got on it on the bullseye, it did shoot at a signal strength. So if I did have something with like a 15 signal strength on the side, I could just make it a... I could just have it like this. And that could be a more compact design for the rocket. Or the fireworks system. So it only shoots off if I get a bullseye. Of course, it would almost kind of be nice to have something like that would tell you if you had it, if you got something like that was I think subtraction mode works differently in the fact that it subtracts the signal that's going in. I believe this shouldn't be exactly full strength. I guess I don't quite know what this is. But like, yeah. So it only gives out a signal strength of 1. I don't know. I'm not sure I could use that there. My cat just sneezed. Kinda cute. I'll have to think more on it. Do a little more thinking and planning on that. Ooh. Prisoners. Mwahaha. And keep that on me. All right. Starting to get the idea starting to form in my head. Which, oh, okay. Oh, is the proper tool to break these. Then we'll go up. Break this. I'm gonna leave that tree there. Still feel like I want to take some of this down. Flatten this a little bit. This stuff goes way higher than, and it's like a mountain. Like clearing this might be more trouble than it's worth. Goodness, let me rearrange my stuff here. Gotta have, always like using it. The 1 and 2 is, I think, easier to switch. When I was a FPS player, or, you know, I used to play FPS, I was never good at weapon switching based on the, number keys. You remove an entire mountain. I don't think it'd be worth it. The thing's small enough that I don't think it's worth it to bring over my beacon. There's efficiency 5 picks tear through stone pretty well. And of course any sand is instantly mined by the shovel. Right through here. Kind of weird how that shape is. Dang. Inventory's full. Gonna have to clean it up. Avoid putting this stuff away. Kind of getting away from the initial boundaries. I was gonna just stay in the... Like, I don't think this will actually be... maybe. Guess it doesn't matter too much of it. I expand a little beyond the swamp. I think there's plenty of room for everybody. Gotta check OBS. Oh, goodbye. I don't think I need to take this one down. Just this one. Just this mountain will do. No more long weekends for a while. Got the Labor Day off. Of course, I don't really like the getting Monday off. I mean, it's a longer weekend for me, but I have to make up the work, so essentially I don't really get a day off. It just transfers the day. So this weekend was shorter than my normal weekends because I had the day off on Monday. Ah, yeah, that sucks. Last day of vacation, man. It's always a sad feeling knowing you gotta go back to work. Knowing that there's probably gonna be a ton of work waiting for you when you get back. Don't miss that. Or I think I cared a little too much about that kind of stuff when I was in my normal retail job. I should have just been like, oh well, if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done. I think too many times they just, if you're willing to do the work, they'll just keep on pushing it on you until you say no. I mean, really, they just don't have any, they don't have any reason to, you know, to try and help you out until, it becomes a problem. It's not, you know, malicious, it's just how people are. You know, they're not gonna deal with problems that aren't problems when they have their own problems to deal with. That makes sense. I don't like go around looking for problems to solve. Especially if there's like zero benefit for them to do it. Hey Ryan, no problem. Glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. I credit MLD on his very compelling head for winning it. Not only did I win it, but like I think I like sucked out everyone's will to compete with it. So I think that's even a bigger victory. It's not, you know, just destroying the competition. It's robbing them of their will to fight. Like well, like what? Who is it? Fresh always says, you know, I own their souls. Own their souls, bro. No, he couldn't. True black belt fashion. He didn't even bother to compete. He just like, screw it. Why even try? I don't have the right jawline. He didn't have the right jawline to build that circle. So why even bother? It was a little unfortunate. I'm glad I won. I'll be taking my free merch. I was kind of looking forward to seeing what other people build. I mean, the airship contest I thought ended up really cool. There's a lot of like nice looking builds. It's always like fun seeing people do their creative ships. Of course, it's also fun seeing Jack's ship get blown up. Oh, darn it. Always hit. Sometimes when I go to one, I hit Q, which is really disastrous. I mean, you could definitely see this being a complete disaster in the right situation. Because I throw it into some lava on accident. We're just sanding down a mountain right now to make room for my shooting range. Shooting gallery. Speaking of shooting stuff. Bye. I might need to make a different bow for this, for my shooting range. That doesn't set the targets on fire. So I can actually see where I actually hit. So this giant flame effect. I'm almost second guessing not bringing the beacon down. But I think I'm pretty much halfway done. So, shouldn't be necessary. Only got like 6 more layers to go. Grind through all of these, get some of my cobblestone supply up. What the? Where is it? Oh, there he is. Can't even get a good shot on him. There we go. Get lost, you bastard. Yeah, we'll take this one down too. No more dirt. No more stone. Nice flat earth. Just like God intended. You know what always bothered me? When people make fun of flat earthers. Like, I mean, they're wrong, for sure, but it's always just been... Half of it always seemed like they're just saying, oh, you believe the Earth's flat? You're an idiot. Instead of, like, they don't... They like these, like, kind of, like, funny arguments that, like, seem logically to make sense. Like, oh, you know, if the Earth was really spinning, why wouldn't all the water like fly off of it? Which, you know, it's obviously gravity. That's what keeps all of it there. But the arguments against it was always like, oh, you're an idiot. Instead of like actually explaining why they're wrong. Which seemed kind of just as dumb as the people making the flat earth claim, you know. At least they try to back up the arguments. I don't know. It was always strange to me how that ended up being like the sort of brunt of jokes. But I guess they're kind of easy targets. That's usually what ends up. That and like anti-vaxxers, which I mean, like some vaccines I can definitely see a point at getting. Seems like a good idea, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure. Like I can get the, I can understand the distrust. Distrust of these sort of government institutions. Kind of forcing you to give your children, medicating your children. Oh no, exactly. I think institutional trust has basically collapsed at this point, which is sad. Exactly. We have the stone couch. Yeah, exactly. You kind of have sympathy for the fact that they don't believe. Like, we've reached a point where skepticism seems like the correct. Maybe skepticism is always the correct attitude to have. Anytime someone's like, "Oh, you got to do this." Anytime somebody brings up like the good of society, it's almost always for some reason that benefits them, and not necessarily you. Like, "Oh, you gotta take all these vaccinations to save everyone else." Like, am I at risk for this? Like, probably not. Probably just get sick, but take this because you'll save lives. Like, no, I don't really want to, but all right, then like we'll just take away your job. Well, that whole thing pisses me off because like I was working retail, like meeting, interacting with like tons of different people, so people risking my health, quote unquote. It didn't end up being a risk, but we didn't know that at the time. So people could get toilet paper. And then, 1 year later, they're like, you know what? You should lose your job because you don't want to bother taking this experimental vaccine that we just put out. I mean, you were fine for the first, year when we thought it was super deadly and, you were working for $15 an hour. But now, now that you won't go with us. We appreciated that fact that, you risked yourself to, so we could get light bulbs, toilet paper, and all that other stuff. But now, you need to get your shit together and lose your job. Oh, come on. Come on, zombie. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've seen that. Like, I don't know if that's related to the vaccine, but it does seem really weird for a kid in like their 20s to suffer cardiac arrest. There's definitely been some weird side effects. That, like, not everyone can, like, explain 100%. I know this guy like still has like random rashes that like hives that he breaks out into. Oh yeah, exactly. Society, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what society encourages you. They want people to work, contribute to the good of society. It's always like, I think like whenever someone's, oh, red pill. Will red pill go mainstream? Like, no, it won't. It's not what society exists to do. Like, you thinking for yourself is not something society wants to encourage you. It wants to encourage, community, everyone, like, working towards society's good, quote unquote. Of course, whatever. Society good kind of depends on who's kind of pushing the, influencing, sort of social, what the sort of influence of society is. I'm trying to think of a good way to say it, but I can't think. Dang, Marty's immune. He's hitting the ground running. I had to wear a mask, but I was kind of forced to wear a mask. By my business, by who I was working for. So I mean, you kind of have to, when you're collecting a paycheck and you need a paycheck, you kind of have to do that. But yeah. I don't recall ever getting like super sick that first year, but when I transferred to a different job, I did end up getting sick for a while. Like, I mean, COVID's hit me a few times, and I've gotten like, it's kind of like a bad flu, essentially. It's not pleasant, but I'll take that over the vaccine. Like I said, I just don't trust it. Dang, you seem like a healthy guy. Just good genetics. How often do you like sun yourself, Marty? I think that might be the key. Oh god, it's so sad. The mask thing, like, when I go to church on Sundays, it's like the average age has to be like in their 60s, because it's like a ton of old people. You can count the amount of people wearing masks like on your hand. There may be 4 or 5. All of them are like I said, they're older, 80s, 70s, 60s. None of them are wearing a mask. Then you look at like any of these gaming events where it's like young people in their 20s. Young people in their 20s, all of them wear a mask. Like, they're like forced to wear a mask because like most of these events are coming in like California and New York. But it's like ridiculous. Like, young people are afraid. I don't even think they're afraid. That's the weird thing. Like, it's a signal that you're part of the right group. It has absolutely nothing to do with being sick. Because like all of them, inevitably, like the people that I follow, they'll go to these events. They're all wearing masks. Then you'll see like, oh guys, I got COVID. Be sure to get tested. No, I'm sick right now. Did absolutely nothing. It's like utterly insanity, but they've like committed so much to it that they need to like stay committed to it. We got plenty of sun down here too. Yeah. It's weird how, like, it's just like a regular... I don't want to say cold, but it's like a regular flu at this point. Except I think it does affect some people more than others. Like, if you're, like, you're overweight. Yeah, exactly. Thank God I wore my mask. Who knows how bad it would have been if I didn't... What sort of carnage would have happened if I didn't do this. And maybe it would have been. Maybe the symptoms would have been worse if you didn't have it. But it is kind of funny. Where they think like, oh yeah, it definitely saved me. So I've like seen zero evidence to suggest like there's like some sort of social benefit other than, you know, obviously it might prevent you from having worse symptoms, but it doesn't seem to do anything at all to stop people from spreading it to each other. Like the whole like you're saving lives thing doesn't make any sense. You may help yourself with it. That might be possible, but in preventing spread doesn't seem to do anything. Like that seemed like it ended up being a complete crock. And I'm not sure how long they knew that too either. It's all right though, guys. I'm sure all those people that quit their jobs are going to go back to their jobs. All those businesses that closed, they're going to open up eventually. Well, they'll be back. I'm sure of it. Man, I'm surprised there hasn't been like more backlash. If I like tried to build my business and then I just had the government to annihilate it. Then like looking back on it, man, I'd be like so mad. Dang, I really should have gotten my should have brought my beacon. Absolutely. I think we should stop selling sugar. Or tax it. I'm actually, that's something that they would definitely do. Or have tried to do. People are too overweight. Let's just charge them more. That'll stop them. And conveniently enrich ourselves while we do it. Item sorter working fine. I think I'll get time to switch over to smooth stone. How's it filling up here? Very good. Worked for cigarettes, right? There's always funny logic. Hey, you're addicted to something? Let's tax it. It always seems like the good way to do it. There is a we have a Wither Rose farm. You'll have to if you check out Greenlight's channel, he's got a tutorial on how to use it. I'm pretty sure he set up a farm. He has a farm set up to do it. It's like you summon in a wither, and then he's got like a, because like the wither kind of stays in that wither cage because of the portal, and then you summon in you keep making a, what is it? The thingies. Snowmen. That's what I'm looking for. Those the snow guys. You keep summoning those in. Wither kills them, and then a Wither Rose shows up. You can kind of farm the Wither Roses that way. Because if you look in Greenlight's base, he's got a chest with a bunch of Wither Roses in it. It's pretty useful for like setting up like a Wither Skull farm. There may be some other mob farms that it's good for too. Kill the stuff that spawns in. Oh, for the shulker farm, it actually uses Wither Roses. That's cool. Farming down the mountain. I think we're going to leave it here because It's past 12 and it's time for me to get some food. Of course, work on some other stuff. Hope we'll have a Minecraft video out next week. I just had one for the launcher. Have to work on another video. Of course, Project Zomboid streams on Friday. I got, the videos from the last stream coming out there. So I hope you'll check that out. I think it was pretty fun last session. Did a few things. Yeah. See you later, Ryan. Of course, check out Ryan's channel. I'm sure all of you guys have already done that already. Digital Ryan, Ryan Stone. Always has good content. All right, so I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.